Starting in the March season, there's going to be some big changes to Ranked, and a lot of it has to do with changing the grindy aspect of Hearthstone, so I'm kind of excited. The first change is all ranks will now have 5 stars. Now this makes it a bit more difficult to get to higher ranks if you're playing anywhere from rank 25 to 11, because it increases the number of wins you'll need to rank up. There's other parts of the update that will definitely compensate for more wins required, but I think making the ranks all 5 stars is a good idea. First of all, it spreads the ranks out a bit. I think by spreading out the ranks, you'll start to see a more even progression of difficulty as you move on from one ranked floor to another. Ranked floors are the ranks that you can't lose stars at, like 20, 15, 10, 5, and Legendary. So because it takes more time to get from rank 15 to rank 10, there's going to be more people in between those ranks, and the more people there are, the better the distribution of skill. It's not that there's more people going to be playing Hearthstone, it's that there's going to be more people between ranks 15 and 10 as opposed to just staying at rank 15 and 10. There's still going to be a lot of people at 15 and 10, experimenting and trying out different decks, but for those that want to rank up, there's going to be more of a pool to play against. I don't know how noticeable this aspect of the patch is on simply matchmaking, but I think the big difference is that when making all ranks 5 stars, it's going to help encourage the average person ranking up not to quit. Back in the day, I had been grinding for hours and days trying to get to rank 10, and when I finally got there, I saw that to get to rank 9 I would have to get a bunch of stars to rank up, so I just went to bed. They changed it a while back to only having 5 stars at these tougher ranks, but I think setting all the stars to 5 helps set a standard for ranking up players. The grind won't feel like you're getting stuck at certain ranks because the rank requires more wins, but rather the rank will just have opponents that are at your same skill level. Next new change, to receive the season card back, you now only have to win 5 games in ranked. This is mainly due to the previous change because now getting to rank 20 is a lot more work to the casual player. Probably most people watching this video can get to rank 20 and get the card back pretty easily, so the change is really only meant to balance the card back reward so the casual players can still be incentivized to play a bit of rank. Now the biggest change to ranked is the season resets finally make some sense. At the end of the season, your rank will be reset to exactly 4 ranks below your current standing. This means if you're at rank 5 and 2 stars, you'll be reset to rank 9 and 2 stars. And if you're at Legend, you'll be reset to rank 4 and 0 stars. This fixes so many problems. First of all, this should help fix the early season scuffle. During the first weeks of the new season, you had the entire population of competitive players that had finished between rank 14 and Legend all slammed into ranks 20 through 16. It made playing these ranks in the first week completely unfair. You'd play against a free-to-play opponent one game, and then a deck filled with legendaries the next. For the casual player, rank 20 through 15 is unplayable in the first week, and hectic all throughout the month, until the last week when all the higher ranked players have pushed out and are going for their ranks. Having the population of ranks 20 through 15 be filled with 16 through 11 ranks makes much more sense for the opening week. I'm pretty sure this new change is going to be beneficial to both the lower and higher ranked players. But what about win streaks? Well, they didn't mention anything, so I would assume that win streaks are the same, starting with any 3-game win streak up until rank 5. Bless those trying to get to Legend. Overall, I think these changes are going to make ranking up not as much of a grind. For those that get anywhere from rank 5 to Legend, it's going to be a relief not having to grind so many games just to get back to where you were. But for the most part, I think it's players like myself that get between ranks 15 and 5 that are going to benefit the most. Maybe you'll need a few more wins to rank up, but I think the ranks will actually feel more distinct, and hopefully the wins will feel more gradually difficult as you rank up. With any change like this to standard, it's going to change the difficulty and numeric meaning behind each rank. I think for those new players, rank 20 is going to feel like more of an accomplishment, and for those that are trying to get a higher rank each season, they actually have the ability to try and reach the goal over multiple seasons. You can get from rank 20 to 14 one month, then from 18 to 12 the next, etc. all the way to Legend. The higher ranks are still going to be difficult, but I think the overall experience is going to be better. So those are the changes coming in March and how I think they're going to help the latter experience. I want to be optimistic because I make Hearthstone YouTube videos and I've never made it to Legendary. As much as I like Hearthstone, I don't absolutely love playing hundreds of games with top tier decks just to rank up. I'm not a fan of the grind, and while playing a lot of games is a big part of how you get to high ranks, if rank 16 and 11 feel the same, and if regardless of how high you climb you'll be back to rank 18 next month, it feels like the only incentive is the end of season chest, and that just isn't enough for me to want to put in the work. I'm interested if these changes can help keep me interested enough to eventually reach Legend. Maybe I'm not even good enough to reach Legend, but I think making the grind not as painful and time constraining is going to incentivize me to rank up more. Let me know what you think about the changes. That's all for this video, and until next time, ta-ta.